don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Out quickly here to Smith-Njigba. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Richardson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Throw out wide to Walker. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
They go play action with Richardson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Richardson. He completes this to Walker. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
For Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And complete to Smith-Njigba. Touchdown! Jackson Smith-Njigba. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Oh, his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got it to about the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Richardson to throw off play action. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Richardson off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
This is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready.
Off play action. Richardson rolling to his left. Touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
First down, Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Running right, here's Walker. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 52 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Ready? 2nd and 10. Now it's Richardson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now 3rd down and very long. Play action. Now Richardson. He hits his target. Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. 27 yards. And the Seahawks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks.
Hurts.
46-yard line.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Lions.
Now Richardson. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant, 56 6 yards. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it is 28-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, 73. Out.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Got ready?
Now it's 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
No, set.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Julian Love. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Flushed out right. It's complete to Lockett. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Richardson looking to throw this. Escaping the pressure right. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. A nice pick up there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like he said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go. And let's see who's faster.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Richardson now on 2nd down. And he's got it. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have work to do in this 2nd half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
On 1st down, Hurts. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Smith in motion right. A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So no gain on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety foul.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts, eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now Hurts going to get this to his running back, Swift. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He's going to pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll look to throw again. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Swift going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Devontae Smith from 3 yards out. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 82 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Richardson to throw off play action. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Anthony Richardson, 34 yards. And the Seahawks are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And connecting quickly with Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Richardson on the bootleg here. Steps away. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Hey, let's go.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Dancing to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
21 yards. First down, Eagles.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. Tiger Hornet.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
Hurts toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is Fant on the short completion. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Play action. Now Richardson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the right side, this is Walker. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flushed out right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, here's Walker. There he goes, left side. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 53 yards. And the Seahawks up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first. And now here is another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now we'll get whistles, and they signal for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this.